Just imagine that in a secret place away from the common world, some people are trained from a young age to become fierce warriors, where a warrior alone is equal to 100. Something similar happens in our story today. At the beginning of the story, in a tattoo shop where an old man was making a tattoo on the shoulder of a gangster, suddenly the disciple of the gangster gave him an envelope from which black sand came out. Those goons did not know its meaning, but the old man was surprised to see it. He told that black sand means that the world's most dangerous ninjas are about to come. Many years ago, he had faced these warriors, and he knows how fierce they are. Then he showed the years-old wound on his chest. Actually, this old man's heart is on the right side, and this was the reason that he was saved from that attack of the ninja. Suddenly, a man's head got separated from his body and fear spread all around. Then a wire fell from the ceiling and pulled a man up. When he came back, his body was in pieces. These ninjas always attacked hiding in the dark, and in a moment they made rivers of blood flow there. When everyone was killed, the ninjas came out of the darkness. After this, we were told the story of Japan's Ozone generation. This is a generation of dreaded ninjas whose leader is Lord Ozone. These people collect children from all over the world, and after rigorous training, they are made ninjas. All the big people of the world know about these ninjas, but the common people do not even have a clue about them. By giving them 100 kilograms of gold, anyone can be killed. Both generations have been working in the dark for centuries. It is said that he was also behind the death of the Russian president and the Prime Minister of Japan. One day, Lord Ozone brought a child named Raizo there. His parents had abandoned him, so Ozone brought him with him. Ozone felt in his heart that this child will become the leader of this generation in future. Because of this, he started getting very strict training. By the age of 10, he had many wounds on his body, which he got as a punishment for his mistakes. According to him, a ninja should always stay hidden, so Raizo was made to walk on a wooden floor, and if there was even a slight sound, Ozone would hit his leg hard. At night, he could not even sleep due to the pain, but then a girl named Kiriko came and applied ointment on his wound. She was also taking ninja training like him. Everyone was taught to throw away all kinds of emotions, but Kiriko was different. She thought killing people was completely wrong. As time passed, Raizo and Kiriko grew up, but there was no special conversation between the two. They only saw each other from a distance. Raizo had become the most capable ninja of Ozono's generation. One day, while facing his senior Takeshi, he lost because Takeshi had attacked him treacherously. Instead of saving him, Ozono insulted him by calling him weak. He hit Raizo hard in the stomach with his fingers, and the poor guy started screaming in pain. The next morning, Ozunu saw that Raizo was ready to train again. Ozunu was very happy to see his dedication. Soon, Raizo defeated all his opponents, even with his eyes closed, but Kiriko still did not like the fighting there. Raizo often thought that if Ozunu came to know about it, he would take out Kiriko's heart. Then Kiriko said, "But my heart is with you, so how will anyone take it out?" One day, Kiriko got the task of killing someone with a knife, but Kiriko could not do it. So Ozunu stabbed him in the face and locked him in a cage. At night, Raizo secretly met him and gave him water to drink. A few days later, one night, Kiriko started running away by jumping over the wall. She called Raizo with her, but Raizo remained loyal to Ozunu. Eventually, she was caught and was to be sentenced to death. Takeshi killed her in front of everyone by stabbing her in the heart. Something inside Raizo died that day, but he was still connected to Ozone. A few years later, a girl named Mika found some evidence of the existence of ninja in Berlin. She took this evidence to her boss Meslo, but Meslo was not ready to believe that such ninjas exist, about whom only big people know. Mika showed him the evidence that ninjas were involved in the misappropriation of money of big people and the death of many leaders. Now Meslo decided to know more about it. He came to know that a spy named Sabaton had also collected such evidence. But soon he was fired from his job and someone killed him. On the other hand, Raizo was also in Berlin for some important work. He used to stay alone in a deserted house and used to do hard training every morning. One day, he went to a laundry shop where he saw a woman. On On seeing her, Raizo understood that she was a ninja. At that very moment, both of them attacked each other and a fierce fight started. After some time, we saw that Raizo stuffed the girl in a washing machine and left. On the other hand, Mika went to meet the wife of that spy who was killed after evidence of ninja was found. That woman told that her husband was very courageous, but after that incident, he became so scared that he kept at least 2 locks on every window and door of the house. There was light in every corner of the house. He did not leave any space for shadow so that no ninja could come. But that night, when they came, the lights started turning off automatically. The next day, an officer came to Mika's office because she was thinking too much about things that were not of her use. That night, Mika returned home carefully, but she saw that the whole street was without light. She still entered her house, and at that moment, a ninja attacked her. Surprisingly, another ninja saved her life and killed all the killers. It was none other than Raizo. After this mission, he went to meet the other ninja on the roof. Lord Ozunu said that he was proud of Raizo. But suddenly, Raizo attacked him and ripped his eye and face. The ninja with him attacked the leader and threw him down from the roof after injuring him badly. Luckily, Raizo escaped by falling into the water. After that day, Raizo started working against the ninja and ruined all their missions. He saved Mika's life for this reason. After this, both of them reached a hotel and changed their clothes because ninjas can reach humans with the special power of smell. Then Mika told Mizola that he was with Raizo, but Mizola had received orders to catch Raizo. He knew that Raizo was not an enemy, but he had to follow the orders. So when Mizola went to meet Mika and Raizo, the police arrested him. Then he was imprisoned in a deserted prison and tied in chains. When Mika came to know that Mizola was also involved in this, she went to talk to him, but Mizola was not at all ready to release him because Raizo can be safe from ninja only in the prison. At night, Mika went to give water to Raizo. Then Raizo started saying that the ninjas will come here any time. Mika also tried to warn Mizola, but it was too late now. Suddenly the lights went out and the ninjas came out of the darkness. The army of brave soldiers and their weapons also proved insufficient in front of those dangerous warriors. Then Mika freed Raizo from his chains. Then he fought the ninja and asked Mika to run away. Raizo was the best ninja of the Ozone generation, but handling so many ninjas at once was becoming a burden for him. Finally, Raizo and Takeshi reached the road fighting. Takeshi was about to kill Raizo with his sword when Mika hit him from behind with her car. Then she brought Raizo to the hotel, although Raizo was badly injured. But he did not agree to go to the doctor. Mika sat next to Raizo, who was lying unconscious in the room. Mika thanked Raizo for saving her life. Then she took out a tracking device so that Mikola could know her location. But before the police arrived, the ninjas came and took Raizo away. When the police arrived, only Mika was there. She told them that they had taken Raizo away from there 10 minutes ago. Raizo was presented before Lord Ojojo. He gave Raizo one last chance to apologize, but Raizo refused to apologize. This made Ojojo's anger reach the 7th sky, because till a few years ago, he had thought that this boy would become the leader of the entire tribe in the future. He made Raizo stand in Kiriko's place, and then attacked him several times with his fingers. Usually people die with just one attack of Ojojo, but Raizo just vomited blood. Along with him, the tracking device also came out. At the same time, Mika attacked with the entire police force and created panic. Many ninjas were killed in the blasts. Many people from both sides were martyred in this bloody war. There, Raizo was surrounded by Takeshi and his men. Raizo defeated them one by one. Now it was Ozono's turn. He saw that Ozono was sitting comfortably in a room. Suddenly, Ozono vanished in the air and came out from the darkness behind Raizo. With just one push, he threw Raizo in the air. Then both of them took out their swords and became thirsty for each other's blood. They once again gave him a chance to apologize and said that he is Raizo's father. He had brought him there and raised him since childhood. But Raizo replied that he is nobody's son, and he will take his first breath of freedom only after killing Ozono. Just then, Mika came to help him. Seeing the opportunity, Ozono pierced Mika's chest with a sword from behind. Seeing this, Raizo remembered how these monsters killed his childhood love Kiriko. In a fit of rage, Raizo used his sword to break the ozone into 3 pieces. Raizo brought Mika out, and the doctors, after examining her, told her that Mika's heart was actually on the right side, and that she would survive. Finally, Raizo scaled the academy wall and did exactly what Kiriko wanted, and left with Kiriko in his heart.